I was born and raised in Lagos, but originally from the Igbo tribe in southeastern Nigeria. And growing up in Lagos, raised by Igbo parents, the common belief, and it was a fact, that the northern leaders marginalized the southeastern Igbos and loot the country of its resources. And to a certain level, there's fact to this notion. But growing up, I still didn't understand how, after much marginalization of power by the northern politicians, their people still live in abject poverty. It was mind boggling. But after visiting three of the poorest states in Nigeria during my national youth service, I understood the reason for the northern Nigerian destitution, backwardness, and confusion. Well, join me in this video as we dive into the three reasons for northern Nigerian destitution and extreme poverty. So please, if you've not liked this video, like this video and subscribe. If you've not liked this video, like this video and subscribe, because it won't hurt me if you do, but it actually hurts me if you don't. Like I said, like this video and subscribe, like this video and subscribe, and let's get right into it. When you ask the uninformed average Nigerian about the reason for northern Nigerian destitution, people say things like Boko Haram, insurgency, and I'm here to tell you that they're right, but that's the glimpse of the truth. But that being said, you have to understand that Boko Haram is not the cause of the northern Nigerian destitution, but rather the fruit of its destitution. The North has already been living in extreme poverty prior to the beginning of Boko Haram insurgency in 2009 and its formation in 2002. The situation turned into extreme poverty after I came into the picture. One of the seeds that placed the region in a perpetual cycle of destitution was religion. Hear me out. You see, as of the time of writing these scripts, UNICEF report that 9.5 million children, majorly boys, are under the Amajiri system, and about 70% of the 13.5 million out-of-school children in Nigeria are from the north. And the question is why? But first, who are the Amajiris? An Amajiri is a boy under the Amajiric system in Nigeria. Well, it's a system of Islamic education practiced in northern Nigeria where a child, mostly between the age of 3 to 17, usually from a poor rural background, seeks Islamic knowledge by leaving his hometown and parents to learn from a malam, but end up spending most of his childhood begging in the streets and becoming destitute. Let's pause for a minute. I know that several sunnahs encourage seeking Islamic knowledge. Seeking knowledge is a duty upon every Muslim. Whoever goes out seeking knowledge is in Allah's cause until he returns. But the truth of the matter is that the prevalence of this system was influenced more by societal orientation than Islamic injunction or Sharia in the northern Nigeria. But there is nowhere in the Islamic world where this form of Islamic education is practiced other than northern Nigeria. As even in the southwestern Nigeria where majority are Muslims, this doesn't exist. So to put it point blank, the Amajiri system is an outdated system. Yeah, it may be useful pre and post 1804 of Usman Danfolio, but the truth of the matter is that it's not useful for the pre and post colonial Nigeria, as it have only bred future unequipped male that are not equipped for basic secular education to be useful in this day, age, and time. This is a system that continuously exploits and stigmatizes little boys and turn them into miscreants than raising them to be pious and devoted Muslims. The current 9.5 Amajiri boys living literally like dogs in the street of northern Nigeria, without any form of drastic government intervention, will definitely continue to produce miscreants instead of pious devoted Islamic students. These future men are susceptible to extremist ideas that can lead to insurgency. This is one of the most underrated reasons for the poverty in northern Nigeria. To me personally, it's the actual seed for northern Nigerian destitution. It has been in existence for more than 500 years and hasn't produced anything positive since post-colonial Nigeria, as it has been clearly seen as a tool to subjugate northern Nigeria by the northern oligarchs. Even though there is no concrete evidence linking the grassroots intake of Boko Haram members from the Amajiri school, I still can't help to state that the Islamic terror group Boko Haram originated from Malam Yusuf in northern Nigeria around 2002 and his disciples were majorly from the Amajiri system. The current generation of Amajiri, according to the UNICEF, is over 9.5 million underage boys and girls. These underage boys will give birth to multiple offspring, who in turn will follow the footsteps of their parents, increasing the number of Amajiris in the system, and it will continue to propagate destitution in northern Nigeria. There can't be any form of prosperity if the environment lacks education. There can't even be any form of investment in a locality if its citizens are not well educated. And as earlier stated, 70% of the 13.4 million out of school children are from northern Nigeria. And according to the ELDS, 17 out of the 23 less educated and developed states are in the north. And that's not even as bad as it can be, as 61% of the uneducated Nigerians are basically in the north. Yeah, insurgency and insecurity in the region have played a major role in the destitution of northern Nigeria, but the lack of education in the north have played a major role in the destitution of northern Nigeria, even before the insurgency started in 2009. For a region to succeed, it needs to be educated. When a region is not well educated, it can't succeed. When a region is less educated, it can't prosper. And when a region is strictly religious, it can't develop. Let me make it more vivid or give you a personal story. Out of the 12 northern corpers in my platoon during my NYSC service, 9 of them studied Islamic religious studies at various universities in northern Nigeria. But the shocking fact still remains that 2 of my close friends in the platoon with a degree in Islamic studies ended up working in a general hospital in Zamfara and Gombe respectively as a medical lab assistant. Yeah, I love those 2 from the bottom of my heart, but the truth of the matter is that those kind of level of inefficiency can't happen in southwestern or southeastern Nigeria. The mentality which the Amajiri breeds is not sustainable for its region progress and development, rather it's only sustainable for its continuous destitution and retrogression that end up yielding corruption. Well, in conclusion, the only way forward is to restructure the Amajiri system and put it to an effective use according to the real interpretation of Islam and the ideal teaching of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The mentality of the current Amajiri does not sustain progress in the region, but breeds the continuous destitution and retrogression of the region. In conclusion, restructuring the Amajiri system and increasing the level of education in the region to fit the current reality of its socio-economic environment will intensely reduce the rate of corruption, insurgency, and poverty in the region. Oh guys, I'm all out, and I really appreciate you sticking with me to the end of this video. I really appreciate you sticking with me to the end of this video. If you've not liked this video, like this video and subscribe. If you've not liked this video, like this video and subscribe, because it won't hurt you if you do, but it actually hurts me if you don't. Like I said, like the video and subscribe, like the video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace.